Good morning, everybody. Hank with Outer Rim Travels here. Well, from Disney's private island, Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, to Tiana's Bayou adventure. So excited to be here. It is the second day of Annual Passholder previews, and we got boarding group 18. So we should be on in no time. The weather looks great. It was supposed to be 50% chance of rain. Thank goodness it doesn't look like it's going to rain. So fingers crossed. I will see you on the ride. Let's head on in. Hey girls, you excited?
Yes!
Wave.
As part of the new outdoor queue, you're going to walk through Tiana's garden. Ultimately, you reach the food cart. See that? Never ever lose sight of what's really important. And then you're going to walk inside. It really does feel like a location where someone is running their business. Here's the warning, final warning for the 50-foot drop. There you go. You've got a newspaper saying that Tiana throws a Mardi Gras party for all of New Orleans. Off on this side, you've got aprons and an old school punch clock for employees who, punch in and out of work. I'll be completely honest with you, I got zero vibes of Splash Mountain. It really did feel like its own brand new thing. So many cool little details, like those ribbons that Tiana's Foods has won at festivals and that kind of thing. Portraits with her parents, there's her dad. It feels very personal, like you've been invited into Tiana's life and to share, memories of her life. And there are some of her recipes, her famous beignets. Again, birthdays, just so cute. This new adventure takes place in a salt mine, and for the life of me, I can't remember if this was more like a reddish orange or if it always kind of looked like this, but either way, it works pretty well. Here you've got the safety video. Make sure to put that lap bar down. See, this is all completely new. I know it didn't look like that before. All right, let's start our adventure. And I will say, they're not kidding when they say you will get wet. You definitely do, especially riding in the front row like I was. But that allowed me to capture all this beautiful footage without any heads blocking the way. See what I mean about the vibe? Feeling like you're in the bayou. Not reminiscent at all of the old Splash Mountain. Of course, the greenery and all the trees and things really helps. There they go. And up ahead is our very first Tiana animatronic.
Hey there! Look, it's up ahead.
Does she look phenomenal or what? There's Louis. What's he looking for? There's the back of the water tower. Again, that phrase, never ever lose sight of what's really important. Now we're entering the dark ride portion of the attraction. And this version really does feel like, an old school dark ride, like say, Haunted Mansion. Yeah, these A1000 audio animatronics really are something special. The little bayou critters, kind of rock back and forth, but Tiana and Louis, their movement is just so fluid. Love the use of the screens to bring the fireflies to life. See that cool little bounce that Louis does? Yeah. He's so funny. They really captured the spirit of the character. And here comes Mama Odie.
Unusual places.
I'll be completely honest, not sure why she shrunk us down to the size of a frog, but, it is a cool perspective. Perhaps Imagineers wanted us to know what it felt like for Tiana and Naveen being frogs. Speaking of, look at this sad little guy. He's not playing his little bongos. The attraction did struggle a bit during cast member and pass holder previews, where it was down quite a bit. Hopefully they've got all that set now for the 28th. This is probably one of my favorite sections of the attraction. Just, I love the colors and the giant mushrooms and everything. And if you can imagine it to the tune of Dig a Little Deeper from Princess and the Frog, gosh, I wish I could use the actual music. But as you know, content creators are not allowed to use copywritten music in their videos. See how cool all the little fireflies look? I can't imagine any other way they could have pulled this part off. And now Mama Odie is gonna make us big again, so we can enjoy that 50-foot drop. Here we go. Really is a long climb. Thanks, Mama Odie. Whoa, here we go. Splash. Just so fun.
I am soaked. That was awesome.
When you think about it, it really does cool you off in the Florida heat. And now for the grand finale. All the audio animatronics look just unbelievable. Definitely another level, and they really have come a long way from the projected faces like on Frozen Ever After. These are just absolutely beautiful. Have you noticed all the little froggies throughout the attraction? Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's Tiana's palace in the background. And one last Mama Odie animatronic. She looks amazing. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I mean, do you like it? Do you prefer Splash Mountain? Should they have left Good Enough alone? Maybe given Tiana her own attraction? Have you had a chance to ride it yet? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to get your feedback. We're soaked, but we loved it. Yep, I used 2 cameras to film this POV.
We loved it. That was so cute. Sorry, Splash Mountain fans, but this one kills that kind of outdated attraction. Loved it. Cannot wait to do it again when it opens on June 28th.
On our way out, I was wondering if we were going to get to see the ride photo, because for cast members, they had not been putting out the photo, but for the Annual Passholder previews, we did get a shot. Look at that face of concentration. Now the little gift shop, that's a whole other story. That was not quite ready yet. It'll be ready June 28th for the big opening. Here it is, Tiana's Bayou General. And I wonder if this was a nod to Brer Rabbit. Overall, it was worth the wait. I think Imagineers did just a fantastic job. We're super happy with Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We didn't have plans for brunch, and there was availability at Crystal Palace, so we got lucky, and it happens to be one of Evie's favorite character dining experiences.
We're here at the Crystal Palace. Evie has been nice enough to treat us for breakfast. How sweet. Thank you, Evie. And we are going to be visited by Pooh and all his friends. So I'm gonna film some of that for you when they come to our table. The girls went to get their buffet. I don't even want to stand up, but gotta go get my food.
It really is a cute dining experience. And there he is, Winnie the Pooh. And Tigger, too. So, what's on the menu? One of my favorites, Churro Mickey Waffles. Till now, I had only had those aboard Disney Cruise Line ships. But look at all the sweets. Different quiches. There's scrambled eggs. Regular Mickey Waffles as well. Look at all that French toast. Yum. Biscuits too. And if you time it correctly, they'll start bringing out lunch, so you'll have your breakfast and lunch. Here's what my plate looked like. They're the Churro Mickey Waffles. Can't recommend them enough. Of course, we posed with Winnie the Pooh and all his pals. There's Piglet. And Eeyore. Tigger. And me with Winnie the Pooh. Like Walt Disney himself said, adults are only kids grown up. We just had to swing by and say hi to Princess Tiana. I mean, this trip was all about her, after all. She was so nice. And we're going to wrap up this video with a quick tour of Disney's All-Star Music Resort. I had just read about the new Zootopia bus wrap, and there it was, parked right at our resort. So as you walk in to Disney's All-Star Music Resort, you've got waiting room area over here on the left, and the front desk to your right. A little further down, you're going to come across Maestro Mickey's, the gift shop. Let's take a quick walk through, show you some of the merch available right there at the resort. You've got t-shirts and caps off on the right. Plenty of mini ears off on the left. The 2024 collection right there. Just so many goodies, everything you could think of, before ever stepping foot at the theme park. There you got pins and lanyards. Then at the back of the store, you've got your Quick Mart. So all these pharmacy type things you might need, and drinks. Tons of snacks and chips, donuts. Look at all the mugs. And of course, you've got toys for the kids. And even stuffed animals over here on the right. How cute is that? If you're a music fan, look for all the memorabilia scattered throughout the resort. There's Queen. Let's check out the arcade. Notable games. It's a really decent sized arcade. Star Wars, Galaga. They do have a few games I recognize. Speaking of which, there's Pac-Man. Super old school. Before heading in to the food court area, let's check out the pool. And then we'll take a quick tour of my room. We'll get back here, I promise. Outside, you've got this giant-sized chess game. And then the main pool over here. It's a pretty huge pool. And there are the three caballeros right in the middle. Here's a quick shot of the directory. And these all-star resorts are quite big actually, but it's all pretty much walkable. Over here on the left, you've got Singing Spirits, little pool bar. And once we pass Calypso, we're going to head into the jazz section. Calypso and parts of jazz are under the preferred category. So it's a different price point because it is closer to the main building and the bus stop, that kind of thing. I'm gonna head a little further back. I had requested jazz, but I guess there wasn't availability, and I had just booked a standard room anyway, so can't really complain. We got Broadway. Super nice theming, and we were happy with our room. Let's take a quick walk over to the room. As you walk in, you've got the Murphy bed right there. Well, right now it's a table, but that does open up, and it's a queen-size bed. Off on this side, you've got your coffee maker, a little mini fridge underneath that, and a dresser, plenty of drawers, and your flat screen TV. And over here, you've got the standard queen bed. Super comfy. As you can see, this is a connecting room, so we've got a connecting door. If you're a larger family, this way you can share connecting rooms. Little closet here, ironing board. Here's your iron and hair dryer. Over here, you've got the bathroom. There's your toilet and shower. And I love that these value resorts have shower doors instead of shower curtains. I'm not a fan of the shower curtains. Like I said, it's a very comfortable space if you're on a budget or just taking a quick weekend trip. Here's what the Murphy bed looks like when it's open. As promised, we're back at Intermission Food Court. Take a quick walk around. It is a food court. That's what you get at the value resorts. Get your little pastries over here. And breakfast options. Over on this side, they've got a little market. This is the to-go section. They've got options for kids, fruits, salads, lots of drinks. Really nice theming. Sticking with the music theme. Here's the beverage station. Got your coffee and your soda machines. And we're gonna sit over here, kind of give you my final thoughts, then sign out of this video.
Grabbing a quick breakfast here at Intermission at the All-Star Music Resort, which we love. And, may not be the fanciest, but it works if you're on a budget and if you're on a quick trip to Disney World. Anyway, that's going to do it for this really, really quick trip over to Walt Disney World. Basically, it was all about Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which we loved so much. And don't get me wrong, we loved Splash Mountain too. Absolute classic. But, it was time for that one to kind of be reimagined. And I think they've done a wonderful job. And I think Tiana's Bayou Adventure actually has even more rewritability. So I have a feeling we're going to be jumping on that one, even though, we don't want to get wet and folks ride it with raincoats and stuff. I think it's going to be one we are going to ride a little more often. Anyway, usually I tell you what's next. Not exactly sure what's coming next, but in July, we will be boarding Utopia of the Seas. Super excited about that. So I will catch you on the next one. As always, have an out of this world day, you guys. Take care.